Never, never, never die. 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 Never die.
Fuck you.
All right, it is 11:15 a.m. It is Sunday. You might be asking, why am I recording this Sunday, but why is it coming out Monday? And the reason is because I got somebody on here that I've been wanting to talk to. They're smart, they're electrical, they're funny. They actually own their own business. They're running shit, getting shit done. But before I get into that, I want to thank Blackstone Labs for sponsoring this podcast. And you can get 20% off your entire order at blackstonelabs.com. That is 20% off your entire order. Look, you're trying to get jacked, you're trying to get shredded, trying to put on muscle, you're trying to get them gains, whatever it is you're trying to do, Blackstone Labs can help you. And you can get 20% off your entire order at blackstonelabs.com. That is 25% or 20. I don't know why I keep fucking saying 25%, but it is what it is. Man. Just everything seems to want to go off all of a sudden. Let me just clear that. This is all going in the podcast because what the fuck? You'd think I'd be on point, but I'm not on point. But like I said, 20% off your entire order at blackstonelabs.com. Use B4 Power at checkout. Get yourself hooked the fuck up. Also to CH Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. That is CH Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. No job too big, no job too small. Residential, commercial, does not matter. Look. They do it all. Foundations, patios, walkways, driveways, foundations, sidewalks, whatever the fuck it is you need. CH Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. Now, you might be wondering, what shirt am I wearing? Why is it so cleanly cut? Well, you know what? I just happened to get something from sleepterrorclothing.com. And you know what? I have the CEO, the director, the owner, the person who makes magic happen. Jonathan, let them know who you are, what you do. Plug yourself real quick.
What's up, man? So I'm John. I run Sleep Terror Clothing. And, pretty much do everything over there. Design, like you just said, the intern, director, coffee runner.
Getting it done. You know,
professional procrastinator.
You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I know how that fucking goes. And, you know, I wanted to get you on here. You know, I've heard you on a couple other podcasts, right? Creatures of the Night. Especially from Dragging the Table. It was a great fucking podcast. I enjoyed it. Learned a lot about you just from that podcast. Also from DJ, who, you know, I've had him on this podcast before too, and it's just I've been on his podcast, not on my podcast, which I do got to get him on here. But he's hilarious. He's funny. I've never met him in person, but he feels like he's the kind of guy that I would hang out with. He's the kind of person that would definitely be in my life and I would talk to and joke with all the time. You know, we always communicate via internet through Instagram because that's the majority of where I try to communicate with most people is just Instagram. But I wanted to get you on here because, you know, something I always promote, something I always talk about is chasing your dreams, making shit happen, and what it takes. Because a lot of times people don't know what it takes. And being a business owner, a person who runs this, I want you to talk, if you can just give us an insight on what it actually takes to make this happen.
So what it actually takes to make this happen. I guess, that's a loaded question these days.
It is a loaded question.
Thought about it.
Yeah.
Because I guess, you know, when I first started the brand, like the concept of the brand, it started in college and I was like super hungry and like super motivated to go and get it, like at all costs, which meant, you know, getting my first, like really my brand was what drove me to get my first job out of college because I knew that if I had my full-time job, you know, get all my benefits and basically that's the capital that I'm going to need to start my brand. So I just, you know, went to my day job, did the work, but like never losing sight of, hey, this is my dream. I'll do the bullshit job to make my dream happen. So 9 to 5 is professional workplace John, and then 5 to whatever time I want it to be is me time for my dream. So I guess the important thing is to just like, if you're going to start something, make sure that you are 100% in, like 110% in, and like everything you do, like you're always thinking about that dream, if it matters enough to you. That was a long-winded version of the answer.
But that's what people need to hear. See, and that's the thing is, you know, I'm never, you know, for people listening to my podcast, I don't bullshit nobody. Shit takes hard work. Shit takes determination. You have to put so much effort into what you want that most people just, as soon as they hit one little bump, it's over. At one little incident, and I can't do this. And how many times have you done something and it just backfired in your face, and you're just like, nope, fuck this. I'm going to do this again, and I'm going to keep it fucking going. Because like I said, everyone wants to hear the fluff. Everyone wants to hear, I got it done. No, if you don't know the hardship of what it takes,
Right.
most people, I'm saying, because like I said, it's all sunshine and flowers when we post it on social media and stuff like that. But the thing is there's points in time where you just hit a low, like, fuck, I want to quit. But what's the inspiration that always makes you, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to make sure this happens?
Really, it's just like leaving my mark on the world, even though it might just be a little mark, I feel like I have something to say and I want to put it out there. Like the message behind my brand, even though like my branding has shifted over the years, the one common goal was always to be like, express yourself, embrace your weirdness. Your weirdness is basically what makes you powerful or magical. And don't let anyone dull your shine, kind of thing.
It is crazy that, most people don't think of anything like that. They don't understand the purpose of your mark, your person. And one of the things that I've always done, and like I said, with all the aspects of my life, I always stay true to myself. And staying true to yourself is so hard, because a lot of times what it is, people just want to do what works for everybody. And people need to understand a lot of times everything's a niche mark. Everything's, personalized and like, and want to be general with certain things they do. But the thing is you, like you said, embrace your weirdness, embrace what you do. I'm a fucking big, clunky, fucking meathead fucking dude. But the thing is I've always been me. I watch cartoons, anime, collect comic cards. I dress like, I've always been myself. The thing is as I do this podcast, what I always do is I push out is you got to be yourself. You got to do this shit. And you got to be individualized for yourself, because like you said, you're trying to make a mark. You're trying to make this happen. And the most difficult thing is to stay true to your dream, to stay on target. And when you get veered off, it makes it so difficult to veer back on course, because like I said, we all stray, we all go different directions. But the thing is, as long as you're going forward, and it's so weird that, like people think it's hard in life to do what you want. But the thing is, it's easy as fuck, because you have to make that determination. You have to make that mark. You have to make that first step in, this is my dream. This is what I'm going to do. And how long have you been following your dream? How long have you been doing this and making it work?
Well, like my dream, like specifically sleep terror. Cause
I want to know the big goal, the end game. I want to know what you're, like I said, what the direction you're trying to go to make it 100%. This is a thriving business, no matter what. It like I said, at the end of the day, I want to know what your aspirations are to, basically at the end. I just keep fucking ranting on, but.
Nah, dude, I love it. I guess I've been chasing this dream since 2012. Like, this is like my heroine, like every little bit of engagement on social media, every like email. Like I love it when people send me emails, about, how much they like my shirts, or, that something I posted, helped them get them through the day, kind of thing. Cause, I don't know if you've seen my Instagram. So I like, well, of course you have.
Oh yeah.
They're quite a bunch.
Yeah.
I started posting more like inspirational things, not like your, love, laugh, live kind of bullshit.
Yeah, no,
but,
fuck all that.
But I guess like so I'm like very big into the occult and like esoteric knowledge and magic with a K, like Aleister Crowley magic. Yeah. So I try and like apply the stuff that I learn or read into like something positive, like I think I posted recently about like the doctrine of opposites, above, as above, so below kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That like there is no light without darkness kind of shit. And it sounds like preachy and stuff like that, but it's just like a thing I like to put out there just so that people understand that like my brand is not like a satanic brand. It's like this stuff is not all about Satan. It's not all about like evil shit. It's about like finding yourself and embracing the journey, I guess.
That's like what it is.
Yeah, like we are our own universe, so we should be going through the steps of like discovering our universe and our place in it. And that's my whole brand in a nutshell.
And
Sound
it's a
like a
good,
crazy person.
nah, not at all, man. Because that's exactly what life's supposed to be. Like I said, just like you said, it's like, this is what I like. This is what makes me feel good. This is what I understand. And the thing is, it like you said, it's the message. It's like, it's not Satanism. It's not fucking like all this crazy. It makes sense. And when it makes sense to you, it's got to make sense to other people. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of things, is people are trying to make sense of the world, but this is the way you make sense of it. This is the way you see it. And I'll tell you right now, I'm the same fucking way. I'm going to take it back. When I was 13, I walked into a bookstore, and I used to read quite a bit. I don't read for shit any fucking more. But I actually bought a New Age magic book. And when I bought and I had the thought of, I'm going to really learn some magic from this book. You know what I'm saying? And this is like a bookstore in the mall. I'm talking about like some in the hole Hallmark style fucking bookstore. And I was like, I'm going to fucking look this shit up. So I went to the fucking section where they had all that stuff, and I bought this. It was like a 160 page magic book. And when I read it, I didn't learn magic, but I learned what enlightenment meant.
Right.
And when I learned what enlightenment meant, and this is at a young age, because I reflect that, I'm like, this is bullshit. I wasted fucking I think it was like $13.99. All the money I had saved the fuck up so I can fucking create some spells or fucking magic, and it did not fucking happen.
Trying to like hex your teacher or something like that.
Oh yeah, no, they were just teaching about balance. That basically learned what balance was, and the thought process of this new age magic of, third eye, paying attention, balance. You know what I'm saying? Good and bad. There's got to be an even keel to this world, and it put me on a path of, I don't believe what other people say. I take my own cues from the world. When I see something that I think is right, it's right. When I see something is wrong, it's wrong. When I see something that's good, it's good. And a lot of times people try to paint as all these different pictures of other people, and so I always take it from the horse's mouth. If I see it, I see it, and that's what's real to me. And that's just kind of how I see your brand. It's like, this is me, and this is what I do. This is what I believe. This is what I enjoy. And that's what draws me to your brand. Like I said, I bought a shirt. I wanted to get the alien one, but unfortunately my big ass fucking doesn't fit every fucking thing.
I know. I'm sorry. I only recently started adding.
Don't worry about it, bro. Hey, let me tell you something right now. I can't buy clothes anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm 6'5", damn near 300 pounds, and I can't, you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. No, no one, some people just can't tailor to the fucking grown man. Not grown man. I just say Bigfoot size, because I just, like I said, just talking about going back to my wife's podcast. But like I said, I'm just a huge fucking dude, and so I just accept it. Like, I can't even buy fucking shoes. I can't buy if I buy a
what
shirt,
size shoe do you wear?
I wear a 16.
Damn.
Exactly. And like, if I buy a shirt, it basically 1 or 2 washes, it's a fucking tube top on me. That's just how it is. So I got to make them fucking last. You know what I'm saying? But getting back to, like I said, it's just with the whole cult and stuff like that. I've always been a believer. I've seen some crazy shit in my fucking life that's made me believe that, not just magic, but fucking like spiritual and, extraterrestrial fucking like all this stuff. It's a true fucking thing. And when I see somebody who's like-minded, it makes me feel better, because I don't feel like I'm alone in this world. And then also too, like I said, just to be able to be out there and publish the material that you're doing and the stuff that you're putting out there, what I'm saying? It brings a calmness to the world that most people don't see. And, I might be reading too much into all this stuff, but like I said,
thanks for that though.
No, I'll tell you right now, bro. Like I said, when I doing this podcast and listening to other podcasts, coming across all these other people that it makes me feel a little more saner in this world, because I don't feel like I'm an idiot. There's other people actually having the same conversations and same thought processes of me. And it's just fucking great to see. And then to see it at your level and, selling the material, selling the product, selling the idea, selling the thought, it's fucking great. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, there's not a lot of us out there. At least I feel like there's not a lot of us out there. And
I think there are more people than you think. You think because technically astrology, people listen, subscribe to what is it called? Cosigns.
Yeah.
And they believe in the stars, and that's basically just another form of magic if you think about it,
Yeah, no, it's another form of magic.
And there are
but
tons of people who believe in UFOs too.
Oh
I think the
yeah,
Pentagon. I read recently on the New York Times that the Pentagon is like starting their own like designated division, or they're announcing an official division that is investigating. I forgot the the term, but it's so stupid. It's like outer worldly vehicles
exactly.
instead of UFOs.
Yep. No. It's funny too, because like we just touched bases on this about that this morning. We were just the only thing is we did the Fox News one because I always like to poke fun at Fox News. So it's like, it's fucking crazy.
Oh, they talked about it on Fox about the UFO thing.
Oh yeah. They were breaking it down. So I thought it was pretty funny. And I was like, nothing's more real than Fox News.
Dude, how crazy is that? That like 2020 is such a wild year.
Oh yeah.
Like we can talk about UFOs candidly now, and with like leaning closer to the side that like, hey, they might be real.
Yeah,
and people don't give a shit anymore.
Like, people don't. You know what I'm saying? I knew it. I'm gonna talk about an incident that I had, and this is a long time ago. All right, now check this the fuck out. All right. I'm fucking, I'm a gym head. I'm a meathead. I go to the gym, and I'm usually always did late night gym sessions. Nobody's fucking there. I'm there to get fucking jacked. I got my headphones on, took my pre-workout, got my post shake ready, and fucking, and this has got to be like 11 o'clock at night. I live in the hood, bro. I'm from Decoto, California. And like I live in the barrio, bro. I'm talking about the fucking hood. Like nobody goes there. 14 streets of fucking danger, bro. And fucking, and I'm driving home. I'm fucking, and I just happen to look up. I'm like, I see some fucking like 3 lights in the sky. I'm talking about huge, like they're spread out apart. It's a perfect fucking triangle. I can see the stars, but I can only see the 3 lights with fucking pitch black in the middle. And, I'm a fucking firm believer. I see this fucking shit. And so what ends up fucking happening is I call my sister up because my sister, she don't fucking sleep. So I call her up. I'm like, hey, go outside, look towards this direction. And she's on the phone. She's like, what the fuck am I looking at? And I'm like, exactly. And I fucking get home and she's fucking like tripping balls. Like, and it disappeared too real quick. As soon as I got home, it was fucking gone. And she's just fucking mind blown. I'm blown. I took a picture of it and it was just fucking crazy, bro. It's just fucking crazy. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck?
Well, at least you have your sister to vouch for you, because if you told that story to anyone else, they'd be like, nah, man, he was under the influence. He had the pre-workout protein shake.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was just fucking crazy. I always call her soft. Do you fucking remember? And she's like, I remember.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah. And like I said, and it's like, with everything you're talking about, it's fun. It's like I said, listening to DJ show, Dragging the Table, go check it the fuck out. Creatures of the Night, go check it the fuck out.
Those guys are awesome.
Oh, they are fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying? I just got turned on. Like I went from Married as Fuck podcast, put me on to Untrained Eye. Untrained Eye is my fucking favorite fucking podcast right now. I love the interaction between him and his wife.
Me too.
And then, listening to them talking about, Creatures of the Night. And then I heard you was on it. I was like, fuck, I'm going to give that a fucking try. And so I give it a try. I'm like, it's the fucking shit. So I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Not too fucking bad.
No, those guys are like really up your alley. Like,
yeah.
Because like the reason I like your podcast is it's like short and sweet, intense, and I feel like you're like the internet's dad. So the name is like 100% accurate. Because I was like listening. I think I was listening to that short episode about wearing masks, and I was like, wow, I feel like my dad just like told me, like, hey son, you got to wear your mask, okay? Because it's not all about you. You got to think about like you're protecting you, yes, but you're also protecting others. Fucking do it.
You know what? I appreciate that, man. Thank you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You fucking you put something that clicked in my head and put so much in perspective of me. Fuck.
Because like I saw you on Dragging the Table. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, this guy is huge. And then and I was like, I think DJ asked you about like how do you do your read so smooth every single time? Because I listened to a bunch of them and I was trying to figure out, is this a pre-record? Because it's like, it's unique every time, but he nails it every single time. This is crazy. Like when I had my own podcast, I messed up the read every single time. Like, it was horrible. And like, I don't know, but you just have like a nice smooth flow, but like intensity is at like a 10 out of 10, you know? Like I can hear your muscles in your voice.
Thank you, bro. Hey, I don't know what it is, but it flows out of my mouth so quickly and so fast that I never notice it. So I always get a lot of people say, "How do you?" I was like, "I don't know. It just fucking, But also too, I got ADHD, fucking AD. Like as soon as whatever, like if I like something, it instantly clicks with me, and I can do it perfectly every fucking time, no matter what. So that's just how it hits me. I don't know why it does that, but thank you. It's some crazy.
So you do it in one take, but you like if there's a mess up, you just go with it, right?
In my podcast, everything is 100% raw. Whatever I say is whatever the fuck I say. If I happen to mess up to where I have to start over, everything gets erased, and I redo it. So everything's 100% genuine, raw, uncut. This is me, no fucking filter, no fucks given. This is how I feel. This is what I think. You know what I'm saying?
That's legit.
But also too, like, when I was growing up, I didn't have a father. Well, I had a dad, of course, but he was never around. And I was around nothing but like my mom and my grandma, which are some of the strongest people I ever grew up with, because, my mom worked 3 jobs just to take care of us. And my grandma took care of us, but my grandma let me run the streets. Where, like I said, where I'm from, it was just hood as fuck, but we can do whatever the fuck we want because it was safe for us. So, I ran the streets all day long until my grandma's like, "You need to be home before your mom gets home." And I'm like, "All right, I'll get home." That's just what it is. And so, it's just, I had no one to tell me or give me advice. So when I was growing up and I had my first son at 18, I was like, I'm never going to be like my dad. And so I 100% take care of my kids, but also too, the same conversations that I give out here are the exact same conversations that I give to them, because life ain't fucking fair, and life, it'll punch you right in the fucking face, kick you right in the fucking nuts, stomp on your fucking head, and let you live your fucking life. And so, if I don't give these words and advice to my kids, it just, they ain't going to know. So my kids are streetwise. They're smart. They're nothing like how I was when I was growing up. So, I have all this information. I was like, and I grew up not knowing it. So why don't I fucking throw it out there? And hopefully other people can fucking use that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I didn't know. No one taught me growing up, but I knew exactly what I needed growing up after the fact. Like if someone would have told me, I wouldn't have did that fucking bullshit. So, and then all of a sudden Angry Dad Podcast was born,
Yeah. That was like when you're talking about like life's gonna kick you down and stuff like that, it reminded me of that scene in Rocky 3 when he's talking to his son about like it's not how hard you get knocked down or punched, it's like how many times you're gonna get back up.
That's it.
It's basically what you're saying.
Exactly. And like I said, the thing is, people need to be reminded, and I'm gonna remind people because I constantly do it myself. I always tell people, I look every single morning, got a mirror right in front of my bed. I wake the fuck up. I'm a fucking monster. I'm a fucking beast. Ain't nobody can fuck with me. And then I go on my day. It used to cause me a lot of trouble, but now it's more of, this is who I am. This is what I do. This is how I go amongst my day. Because like before, all I did was fight. All I did was get in trouble. But now it's like, no, I'm about my life. I'm about my kids. I'm about what I want to do. I protect everything that I do because that's how you're supposed to do it, and so putting that advice out there, I just hopefully it helps people and it steers people the wrong way, the right way, not the wrong way. But, I get a lot of emails and text messages from people. Thank you. I didn't know that. Or, one of the things that I always like talking about is communication. A lot of people don't communicate enough with significant others. I'm twice divorced, remarried. And the thing that I've learned for both of those marriages is speaking the fuck up. I don't feel good. I don't think right. I'm out of my mind, or the fact that you did something makes me mad, or you did something, I'm upset. No, now it's guess the fuck what? This is what's going on. This is how I feel. And we ain't leaving until we fucking talk about it. And that's like one of the biggest things I can tell anybody to do in any kind of relationship or marriage is you hash it the fuck out. You don't have to argue. You don't have to scream. It's just about like, oh shit, I didn't know that. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, thank you for telling me, because now I know not to fucking, or at least to run that past you before I do something. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
a lot of times we just do shit on fucking impulse. I do it all the fucking time.
Man, where were you last night when I needed this advice?
Oh, bro, let me tell you something right now, man. Hey, and for everyone listening, at any point in fucking time, you don't know what to fucking say, you don't know what to fucking do, I will hash it out with you. All right?
Yeah.
Because, you know what I'm saying? No one ever did it for me, so I'm going to do it for fucking everybody, you know? And let me tell you something right now, bro. The greatest advice I can tell people is just open your fucking mouth. Speak the fuck up. Closed mouths don't get fed. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have a fight now, an argument now, and then fucking regret everything later. You know what I'm saying? It's all about that. You know, I constantly. But also too, you know what I'm saying? I'm long-winded. I talk too fucking much, and I love hearing myself fucking speak. So sometimes I don't know when to shut the fuck up.
Well, at least what you're saying is real, though.
Yeah, a little bit. I wanted to talk to you about the sleep tears. I know you spoke about it to everybody, but I know you had sleep tear or not paralysis.
Right.
I've had a different experience of paralysis. All right, and it's something I've always ignored. It doesn't happen as much as now, but I've had a lot of paranormal fucking shit happen to me. All right, when I mean a lot of paranormal shit, I've seen some shit. I fucking also did a podcast with Paranormal Pat. Told him about Paranormal Pativity podcast. He does. He's part of my SIT network, the Slightly Irregular Podcast Network, and talked to him about my paranormal activity. My first wife and her mom were into that fucking shit. I had a whole thing where I was almost drugged through a mirror. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that because I'm trying to make it light. All right, and then after that. You know how when you wake up with sleep paralysis, you can't move, you can't what's going on.
Right.
Imagine waking up and your bed's vibrating. All right.
Damn.
I wake up in the middle of the night. I can move. I can feel. I'm conscious. I'm wide the fuck awake. I have no problem looking in a dark room and seeing shit. But my bed would just be like just
weird.
And no trucks, no fucking reason. I live in California, so there's earthquakes all the time. So a lot of times I would just be like, it's just a fucking earthquake. I'll go back to fucking bed. You know what I'm saying? With the sleep paralysis, you know, what's the one main things that always helped you get through it?
Honestly, knowing that I will wake up eventually, hopefully, that's like the main thing. But these days, I'm just along for the ride. Because like there's nothing I can do to get out of it. I just have to like wait it out. That's my main thing. Or I try and tackle it. Tackle it before it even happens. Because I can feel when it's actually about to happen. And I think, and I'm asleep, or I'm like in the middle process of being asleep, and like my want to get out of sleep is so great that I will wake myself up from sleep. Yeah. Because I don't want to have an episode, or it's like, man, today was a long day, bro. Not today. Like I can't do this right now, you know? So that's my main thing when it comes to sleep paralysis. I just try not to have it altogether. I'll wake up and I'll walk around for a minute, think about it, and then try and go back to sleep. Yeah, no, it's like I said, I've never had sleep paralysis, but like I said, I always had, it almost makes me feel like it's not the same but the thing is like having that moment of waking up and realizing, what the fuck's going on, and then trying to calm down and settle back down into that, like I'm either going to get out of this or I got to ride it out. Yeah. And then while you're... sorry. Go ahead. But I've had episodes where I've waken up, but I don't have the energy to actually physically get out of bed. To kind of like shake it off, that I'll wake up and then it's like almost like, you ever go like when you're at the beach and you get hit by a wave and then you try and surface up for air, and next thing you know another wave is crashing down on you? Like that's the best way I can describe like sleep paralysis, because like when you kick out of it you think it's over, you go back to sleep and then you go back in to the paralysis. And I've had that happen to me like 3 times in a row. And then like it changes you in the morning, because I'm like stuck in this funk where I'm like, holy shit, I feel exhausted. Yeah. Because I think it does. I want to know, and I did like sleep studies because I wanted to know, like, I wanted to find out like what kind of toll is it is it like putting on my body, you know, like mentally and like physically, because like there has to be a reason why my entire body is sore when I wake up.
Yeah, no, because you know, like I always feel like said, the mental abuse is physical abuse right off top because you can instantly fucking feel it. You know, with like I said, I've never had like sleep paralysis, or at least I feel I never had, but I've had out of body experiences, and you know, astral projecting. At least that's what I feel it is. But I lucid dream every night. Every night I wake up sometimes mentally exhausted or physically exhausted because of the amount of dreaming that I do. And if I wake up and I fall back asleep, I instantly go back in it. And it's so fucking crazy because just like you said, it'd be great to know if it's like you know the amount of abuse it told. Because like I said, like when I wake up, I can feel the pressure on my body. You know what I'm saying? I can feel like I feel it's either, you know, I feel like I'm moving my body or I'm not moving my body, but I wake up with that exhaustion. Like, fuck, did I do something last night? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know,
so do you like remember your dreams?
Oh, constantly. I can vividly tell you every single detail. I can tell you the color of the ground. I can tell you the color of the sky. I can tell you how many faces I've seen. It's so insane because like they're so vivid to me. A lot of times I feel like I'm either time traveling or going back into the past, going through my past lives, or, you know, like I said, it's just so sometimes they're just so vivid, like they can't be dreams, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Also, too, I fall asleep every single day to fucking watching, you know, paranormal con on TV, fucking, you know, action movies with fucking shit exploding, shit blowing up, fucking people getting hacked up, fucking, you know, ghost adventurers, fucking finding Bigfoot. I watch all this stuff while I go to sleep. Sometimes I feel bad for my wife because she's got to go to sleep watching aliens and alien abductions. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like I said, this is the stuff I'll leave it on as background fucking noise as I'm sleeping. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what I like to watch.
I wonder if that like influences what you dream about.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure it does. You know, it's just so insane because, like I said, I do this on a regular fucking basis. It's a nonstop thing. It's an everyday thing, but I had these crazy lucid dreams every fucking time. And then, like I said, I can wake up to go pee, go back to bed, lay down, and right back fucking in. I'm in that steering wheel. And the thing is, too, is like, because I'm in the steering wheel all the time, I'm constantly driving my dreams. It just gets progressively fucking worse. But it's me driving myself to that progressively worse because all I want to do is fucking, like I said, sometimes I feel like maybe I was a fucking serial killer or a murderer or some kind of fucking barbarian when I was growing up because I'm just constantly fucking fighting. You know what I'm saying? I'm constantly doing some crazy ass fucking shit. You know, but you know it is what it is. But like I said, it's just so crazy because, like I said, when you know that wave after wave, I've had that happen to me. You know what I'm saying? Like where I'm just like, I wake up, I'm like, oh fuck, what the fuck, and I lay back down. Boom, and right back in it, and I'm like, well, yeah, can't I fucking sleep?
Yeah. Have you ever had those dreams where, so it's not really an outer body experience, like it's not like an astral projection thing, but have you ever had a dream where, like you're in the dream and you wake up in the dream and you're exactly where you are, like everything seems like real life?
Yeah.
You know, like I could fall asleep on the couch and in my dream, I'm waking up from the couch and starting to do stuff, starting to do my day. But then you wake up and you're like, wait, what just happened?
Hey,
has that ever happened?
No, constantly. Because like, I always commit it to deja vu because like I'll have a lot of times where I'll be sleeping, I'll get up, I'll get ready, I'll go to work, and then I'll be working. And then I'm like, then I wake up. And then I get up and I go to work and I'm doing the exact same thing. So it almost feels like I just relived it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I've had moments at times, and this is like one of the most the dramatic ones that I've ever had is just like you said, I was sleeping on the couch. I got up. My mom called me in the backyard. And so I go in the backyard. I look at her and the porch is broken. And I'm looking at her like, what the fuck happened? And then, then I hear my mom yelling. I wake up and then guess what the fuck happened? You know what I'm saying? I woke up, the fucking porch is broken. And I'm looking out the window like, what the fuck happened? You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, like I swear, I've
had some like Donnie Darko shit.
It's big time Donnie Darko shit, bro. I've had some fucking like some of them. It give me goosebumps because sometimes I've had them. Like I can remember the dream from when I was a kid, and then as an adult, I see it happen in the fruition. And as it builds up, I get this fucking sensation where I'm like, what the fuck is happening? If this fucking happens, I'm gonna flip the fuck out and I'm leaving. And then guess what the fuck happens? I flip the fuck out and then I go.
No, I've definitely had those moments where like I'll be out and about and doing my about my day or like interacting with people, and all of a sudden I will look like someone just you know, pinched my ass because I'll be like, whoa, wait a second, I've been here before. Well, we were having this. I've had this conversation before. This is weird. Definitely had those before.
Yeah, definitely had those before. And then as you're saying astral projection, when I was a kid, I used to have these dreams where I would jump from power pole to power pole when I was a kid. And I could vividly see the aerial landscape of my neighborhood when I was growing up.
Wow.
So I'd wake up and then there was a power pole right outside my house. So I'd wake up and then my body would be there. And then I'd just be like this light, airy feeling where I was just like I was weightless. You know what I'm saying? Just boom, I land on top of the pole, and then I would jump to the next one, then I jump to the next one, and the next thing you know, fucking fall on the floor, and I'm back at home in bed.
Damn.
Yeah, it's fucking, it's some crazy shit, bro. It's some crazy shit.
Like the weirdest one I've had, I had a dream that I got up and I went to the bathroom, to take a piss, and then I wake up and I'm like, I need to take a piss. Did I just pee myself? Didn't I just take a piss already? What's happening?
Yeah, God damn it. What the hell? Oh, yeah. Like I said, it's just so fucking cool to be able to reach out through the internet and just meet you and, meet all these other people that I'm meeting and fucking falling into this great circle of fucking people. It's fucking great, bro. I fucking really like it. And,
Me too, man.
It's just like I said, it's just hilarious because, like I said, it's just networking. That's just how this works. You know what I'm saying? We all grow into each other. We all meet each other. We all fucking getting along. And then I keep meeting more people that are just like me, and I'm just like, yep.
Yeah.
Man? I'm not so fucking crazy.
No, for sure. Like I'm really happy that I got to meet you. I'm happy I finally got to meet DJ and Bethany, because when I had my music podcast, we would interact like every once in a while, like me and my podcast group and them, and it was just like always back and forth. They would retweet us, we'd retweet them, and it was like really cool to be on a show and like finally get to talk with them. And that episode is so fucking long, because at some point I don't even think it wasn't even a podcast episode anymore. We were just shooting the shit,
That's the best way
Bro
to do
day.
It, though.
And then same thing with the Creatures of the Night podcast, because I was actually super intimidated to be on that podcast because most of my weirder beliefs I kind of like keep to myself.
Yeah.
And they and I've listened to their podcast, and every single time I'm like, is this a parody podcast?
Is it
because
shoot?
They always, what's that?
Is it a shoot?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, is this the wrestling of podcasts? Because I don't know if it's like scripted because it's so well done, and the stuff that they're talking about is so outlandish, and they always talk about like aliens and the reptilian overlords. I'm like, is that just a joke? And I still to this day don't know, and I think I'd rather I'd prefer not to know, because that's what makes that podcast so great. It's
the mystery, bro.
But dude, some of the stuff that they talk about, I'm just like, holy shit, they said that, and it's wild. And then they turned me on to Duncan Trussell, and that's my new favorite podcast. Adam, nice. Shout out to Adam from Creatures of the Night. And that guy is on a whole different level. Like he's basically Joe Rogan, but like with no a subjective Joe Rogan.
Exactly.
I feel like
heavy psychedelics.
Yeah, like Joe these days has an objective, you know, and Duncan Trussell is just here for the ride. Like this is how his podcast is gonna go, and he's just gonna go with it,
going with the flow.
And like with Joe, it's so strange because like his earlier stuff is very cool. I'm not saying that his podcast isn't cool now, because I love it. I just don't have 3 fucking hours.
To break it down.
Like they don't take bathroom breaks. Have you ever noticed that?
Well, no, they do. If they have to pee, they get up and they go. But a lot of times, they're like, I'll fucking hold it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a lot of times, that's when you get those conversations with young Jamie right there, where they just fucking have the, a little talk while they're taking a piss. You never hear anybody taking a shit, but you always hear them like, all right, I'm going to take a piss real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But Joe has some good good guests.
Oh yeah.
And he even turned me on to people that like I would like people I hate. Like those are my actual favorite ones when he like confronts people who like are genuinely loathed.
Oh yeah.
People. Like if he got Ann Coulter on there right now, you know, I honestly don't think he would, because like that episode would have like no substance whatsoever.
None.
But like I would watch it.
Oh yeah.
I want to hear what he asked her.
Yeah, and that's how you go too, because like he's always objective. He always tells them like, check this the fuck out. I get my side, I get the other side, but show me what you mean. And then when he does, and when you know when he lets him speak, but as soon as he lets him speak, he's all right. Now here's my fucking question. You know what I'm saying? And then when you hit him with them hard questions of okay, I hear what you're saying, but what about this? And then when they fall, when either they stumble or they run with it. You know what I'm saying? And those who stumble, you're like, all right, you just got called the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know?
No, like there was one episode. I think it was I think I might have mentioned this on Dragging the Table. It was like with Milo Yiannopoulos or whatever his name is from Breitbart. And like I've always thought that he's an interesting person. I don't agree with anything he says. Yeah. I think he's just a troll online and offline. But Joe interviewed him, and he literally let him talk. And when he was talking, you could hear how big of a moron he was. Like he was constantly putting his foot in his mouth.
Yep.
Especially when he got asked the question like, hey, so you're you're gay, you are in a gay relationship, but you don't believe in gay rights.
Yep. What's
up with that? You know, like, is it, and he even asked him, was like, is it self-loathing? Like, are you ashamed? And I was like, wow. You know, he's like, he's not attacking. He's actually asking questions that people are wondering.
Yeah.
Like, I've always wondered that, you know?
And that's like, how that goes, though. But that's the one thing I love about his podcast. Because, like I said, he's not sitting there out there to witch hunt or fucking murder anybody or fucking sit there and just roast him. It's like, no, just prove your point, and I'll let you know what I think after. You know, and that's one of those things. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I always feel the world needs to be more. Is not just be more open minded. Because without that open mindedness of, you know, willing to learn other thoughts and processes, that's when shit just gets muddled and fucking people just flip the fuck out and all this fucking cancel culture fucking starts happening, because nobody wants to hear both sides. It's always my side and only my side. Like, nah, check it the fuck out. I've learned a lot more than that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you don't pay attention, or at least understand where the other person's coming from, and like, all right, cool, I get it, but I don't need to believe it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You said your piece, I'll say my piece, and then we'll split our fucking ways. And that's the way it needs to be. And that's the way Joe Rogan does his podcast. And I fucking love it like that. Like I said, especially because my commute's now only 5 minutes. I don't get to listen to as much podcasts as I love to, because I only get 10 minutes, 15 minutes at a time to break them down. So it usually takes me about a week now to fucking listen to any kind of fucking podcast.
You don't listen to, well, I guess like that's, you don't listen to them at the gym or anything?
Oh, well, the gyms are closed here. So I meant
like pre-Rona.
Oh, yeah. Pre-Rona, a podcast on. I'll watch the pod, like depending on if it's on video or not. I usually like to watch them, because if my eyes are doing something, I'm not doing nothing. So I'm fine.
Yeah.
But a lot of times if I'm on the Stairmaster, I'll throw them on my fucking ear and listen to them then. But right now, you know what I'm saying? Like I have a bike, and right now I've been going through Naruto, and I'm at, I think, season 405. And you know, I've just been watching anime as I do cardio, so I'll do about 2-3 episodes per cardio session. And nice. But you know, sometimes you gotta break it up, because I can listen to podcasts a lot, and then I'm like, all right, I gotta kind of fucking ease it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, so. I feel you. I listened to like Untrained Eye and 1 episode of Creatures of the Night and 2 episodes of Duncan Trussell when I was at work, and I was like full on doing work.
Yeah.
But like, I would hear something in the podcast, like I'd be paying attention more to the podcast than actual work, and I'd be like, wait, what did he just say? This is crazy.
Exactly.
And then when I was out, like got out of it, it's like if you binge like Breaking Bad for the entire day, you're gonna feel weird when you come out, you know. And when I finally took the headphones off, I was like, holy shit! I just feel like someone just like bukkakied my brain with knowledge and information.
Exactly. Yeah, like I try to do at least 1 podcast a day at the most. But like I said, when I get my cardio sessions in, I'll get a couple here, a couple there, and I'll be good. But like I used to commute to work, and it used to take me about 2 hours when I was commuting. So I could knock out about 2 podcasts, 3 podcasts a day because it's 2 hours there, 2 hours back. But then I got transferred from one building to the other building. So then I was 15 minutes away. So I'll still be able to get a good amount of podcasts in. But with my new transfer where I'm at now, I work for Costco. I've been working for Costco for 13 years now, and so, I literally live right up the street. So now it's like, it doesn't take me fucking much time to get to work. So, and they don't let me.
I was supposed to go to Costco today.
Sunday's always the worst day to go. Best day is always Monday, man. Mondays are always the best because Monday's a dead day. You know what I'm saying? Monday, Tuesday late, yeah, but because most stores, Wednesday to Sunday, completely fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? But Mondays, Tuesdays, it's usually the best days to go.
Word. Yeah, because typically, like nowadays, the wife and I, we try and go to Costco like really early in the morning, like right when they open.
Yeah.
And like, I think it might have been 2 weekends ago. The line was so long, bro. It like went like through the street. It was so damn long. It's our Costco is in a kind of like a mall kind of complex, like it's like almost like a Costco in a parking lot.
Yeah,
really. So it's like Costco and like Aldi's and Target.
Yeah, see, Costco should always be by itself. Yeah, Costco should always have their own facility. Don't share no fucking parking because when they do, just like you said, fucking around the corner, everyone else is trying to fucking park. It fucking blows when it's in. Like I said, I've worked for 4 buildings now. When I first started working, I was actually a delivery driver. I used to drive truck for a living. And when I drove truck for Costco, it was super legit, it was super easy. And then when my first divorce, no one was able to take care of the kids for me. So I ended up stepping down to a lesser of a job, not lesser of a job, just a pay grade different down. Role. Yeah, different role. And so I started working at night. So my mom would watch my kids during the night because she would be home from work. And then I just go, be at work all fucking night long and then come home, take them to school and all that fucking stuff. And so I did that for 4 years. And this is like the last 2 years I've been working as a cashier. And because that's not even my shit. I don't even do any of that shit. But now I do because, with the whole, I don't know. I don't know how far back you went on my podcast, but I actually ran over by a forklift.
What? No, I did not hear that episode.
Oh, yeah. Dude wasn't paying attention where he was going. Hit me full fucking speed, bro. I was bent over, wrapping a pallet. Bam! Fucking forks hit my feet. Fucking I ended up breaking my shoulder, fucking up my back. My left foot has no feeling. And after I go through the whole bullshit of Costco, I'm like all you can do is cashier now. So now I'm stuck with a boring ass fucking job of cashiering all fucking day. It still pays the bills. I still get paid real good. I got a lot of seniority, got cashed out. So it is what it is. But it's just like it's not what I want to do, but it's what I got to do. So. But cashier,
at least you got your podcast, and that's you are the boss.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? I love doing this fucking podcast too. It's fucking great because it's like when I first started doing this, I was, who the fuck is gonna listen to my fucking dumbass? And go fucking figure. There was a lot of fucking people.
Yeah.
And too, like I don't know if I've just hit 368 episodes.
Wow.
I know. A lot of people always ask, like, how the fuck you keep coming on content? I don't fucking know. I keep seeing morons and they keep pissing me the fuck off. And like, why don't people have common sense? And so the material never fucking ends. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, I feel like now is like a gold mine for podcasts because there's especially like more commentary podcasts because there's always going to be some idiot of the week. I don't know if you have you ever heard of this YouTuber? His name's called Leon Lush.
No, I don't think I've heard.
You should check him out. So he has a solo show, solo channel where he basically just critiques things on the internet.
Yeah.
Well, he did like one of those like televangelist people who's like talking about like Tube of Demons and all that kind of shit. And dude, his commentary is hilarious. Editing is on point. And then he has another channel with his wife where he will like pull up also videos from the internet and they both like just talk about it and critique it, or they do this thing where they'll do a laugh compilation and try and get his wife to laugh because like she's like dead in the face, she just like looks like very very serious while he's very goofy.
I'm definitely gonna be looking that up after this conversation
because I've binged him and it's like so stupid because I'm literally watching some big dude just shit on people and how stupid they are. And now we're on like hour 5 of just watching these little videos.
Have you ever seen the LA Beast?
Of course.
It's because of him that I did the Moab bar challenge.
Uh-huh.
I did it in like fucking like 3. I'm because his record was 2 minutes 14 seconds. I did mine's in 3, bro. I was trying so fucking hard too. My shit was so fucking hot. It's fucking insane, bro. I don't know how
I think
he does it.
I watch his and this sounds horrible. So I once in a while I'll watch one of his videos, and I swear to God I only watch it because of his face.
Yeah,
like the face he makes when he's like.
Hey, he's got them expressions down, and he'll be in pain too, and still do it. I'm like, how in the fuck are you doing that, bro? Like, I just seen you get all these habaneros, and yet you still can fucking cross your eyes and make that gagging look.
Yeah, like he did one. I think it was like the world's spiciest Indian curry.
Oh,
he like attempted it twice, and the first time he like straight up had to back out, and he was like puking in the parking lot. And then the second time he tried it, he completed it and was completely miserable, and he couldn't drive home. So he had to have like the person who was filming it drive him home.
Yeah,
and like he should have just left this part out, but he like straight up had to like get on. They had to pull over on the side of the road so he could like diarrhea into the bushes.
But see, that's what people want to see. That's definitely what I want to see. I'm like, I've been there, bro. I've been there. You know?
Dude, some of those challenges are crazy. Like, what's the other guy? Fuck. His name is called Toad, and he's this like little Asian guy who can eat like he just is a beast.
I don't think I've seen that, but I'm gonna have to look it up now.
He looked he was a part of the Nathan's Hot Dog challenge a couple of years. He didn't win, but now he just makes money off of YouTube. And I watched this dude crush like 20 packets of the Sum Yum double spicy noodles. Like I ate one of those. And I was like, damn, this shit is so good, but my mouth and everything's on fire. I'm like snotting, sweating, crying, but I'm just like pushing through it. And I was like, all right, that wasn't too bad, you know? And then the night, like at night, like it really did damage on my body.
Oh yeah.
And thank God this was like in quarantine when I didn't have to go to work, because there was no way I was working the next day.
Yeah, no way.
Like, and then I'm like thinking about this dude crushing 20 packets. I'm like, do you even have a stomach anymore?
I do a separate channel on YouTube with my son called Team Bowman Snack Attack. And we just started dabbling in spicy foods. And so I learned how to prepare yourself for spicy foods. Doesn't mean
how do you prepare?
Well, you have to have something in your stomach before you eat. And when you do spicy challenges, you need to prep your stomach. So a lot of times I'll have a little bit of milk. I'll have, some kind of peanut butter or some kind of potato or something to kind of cushion the stomach, and then let it digest for a little bit, and then do the challenge. And then after you do the challenge, you got to eat something right after to do the same thing. So it sandwiches it in your stomach to kind of condense it. It doesn't get it all the way, but it'll do enough so it's not as bad of a damage as it would be if you did it on an empty fucking stomach and it was just aciding your fucking stomach up. And
what spicy foods have you guys tried so far?
We did those ramen noodles, but usually when we do a spicy challenge or any kind of challenge, it's always a consequence. So we did that where we ate the ramen, but if you didn't finish the ramen, you had to drink the last of the juice from both bowls. Ooh. So he lost, and he, you know what I'm saying? Typically I always win, you know what I'm saying? But also too, because no fucking mercy. You know what I'm saying? I fucking sweep the leg. All right. And and so what ended up happening is he did that. He got sick, and then we also did spicy popcorn. I also bought so many different kinds of hot sauces, so we're constantly doing different kinds of hot sauces. I got I literally went on like first we feast and bought almost all of them.
Right.
So, so we got videos coming up for that. The next one we got up is we also did you ever seen the devil rind?
No, what's that?
It's the world's spiciest pork rind. So you get one pork rind in a bag, and it comes with gloves because you're not allowed to let it touch your skin.
Oh, right. So it's like the chip or the nut, right?
Yeah.
This is the world's spiciest nut and stuff like that?
Exactly. And this one's supposed to be like, 20 million Scoville. So me and my son are going to split it. I don't know how legal it's going to be for me to let an underage child eat something, but we're going to fucking find out.
I mean, I don't think there's any like law that like, I think you can still eat what you want to eat.
I think so too, but you know what I'm saying? It's just, sometimes the line's a little blurry, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like I said, I've been trying to pump him up to do it because he hasn't fucking been wanting to do it. He's like, I don't want. I'm like, come on, you agreed to it. That's why I bought it. So we're working on that, and then we also did a sour challenge, which he did win that one because I can't do sour for shit. We fucking got the world's sourest fucking candies you can get, and oh my god, it damn near made me fucking throw up on my table.
You guys should do like the sodas. Like I went to Nashville and they had the soda store and they had all these crazy ones. They had like a puke one, and they had a ranch one. Like basically all those like memes of like weird sodas, like those are 100% real. Yeah. There's like one that's like toe jam. And just like really, really gross ones. And like you'll see people who are like coming in the store and like, yeah, I'll take the ranch. And I'm like, the ranch? The ranch? Like, really? And they have like, it's so crazy. It's like a museum of sodas. Like they have like the very, they have such ridiculous ones. They have like all the Faygo, but it's not in plastic bottles. They're like in nice glass bottles. Yeah. And then, it's like, you want root beer? We have like 200 kinds of root beer.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually did we did a 2-liter soda challenge where we both chugged a 2-liter each. Of course, I won, drank a complete 2-liter to the face in seconds, and not in seconds. I want to say maybe about a minute. You know what I'm saying? Anthony did his, but he just yacked everywhere. He's like, we should have took the carbonation out of it, but we didn't do that.
That's cheating, though.
No, it is, but like I said, I could handle it. I wasn't feeling good for like the next day, but. It is what it is because we literally just cracked them and just pounded them. Yeah.
I have to check out that challenge. That channel.
Oh yeah, you got to check it out. Like I said, it's just it's just us doing things like we even bought. Taco Bell had that nacho party box.
Yep.
We did that.
I did that.
Yeah, I ate the whole thing.
Was a challenge. It was like maybe a personal challenge. I did that for dinner.
I think I ate mine in like 3 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, also, being a big man, I'm blessed with being able to eat a lot of food. So, what I'm saying? It's just one of those gifts.
You have more room to like distribute.
Exactly.
Would you ever do one of those like have you seen those like steak challenges?
Oh yeah,
like, gigantic steak.
And it's just that I haven't. There's none around here about those steak challenges, but there's a place called Thunder Valley. It's a casino or Indian casino, and it's maybe about an hour and a half away. We actually went to go eat there one day. My mom's boyfriend paid, so he was like, get whatever you want. So of course, what the fuck I'm gonna do? They had it was a 48-ounce prime rib. I got a 48-ounce prime rib, and I was a little offended by the waiter because when he asked me, well, how'd you want to cook? I said I want a center cut, and he goes, no, how you want? I said a center fucking cut. Everyone knows when you get a prime rib, you get that center cut. Prime rib's cooked in a big thing. I want that motherfucker crawling off my fucking plate. I ate oysters Rockefellers, that prime rib, mashed potatoes, French fries, 2 shots of Green Label, a lemon cheesecake, and then I think I ate the rest of my wife's steak. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, but also too, like I said, I'm a fucking glutton when it comes to food. I love to fucking eat, especially when it's fucking good.
I think like I forgot what the challenge was, but there's like the biggest steak, and it's not a prime rib though. It's I forgot what cut it is, but I think the record holder right now, maybe it's not like the world record, but like the place to do a steak challenge, like it's held by this girl. She's like stick skinny. But she's she's like she has like a
white girl
shaved head.
Yeah.
Yep. And she's like a savage. Like
straight savage.
She just throws them away and she's just like tearing it apart.
Yep.
I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I know.
And she like doesn't even do it for like the accolades. She doesn't even like do it for the
attention.
Like the attention, because like she did one where it was just her in a pizza place, and she was the only person in the pizza place, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm going to do the challenge." And it was this gigantic pie, and she killed it, and she left looking like, "Where did the food go?" Like, there's no belly. She's still stick skinny. Like
it's crazy.
It's nuts.
It's weird how that shit happens too.
It's so weird how like competitive food eating is a thing.
Oh yeah, no, like I said, I do it because I think it's fun. You know what I'm saying? My buddy Pat, he's one of my SIP network brother from another mother. I've known him forever. We're always constantly doing challenges together. Like, do you remember when Taco Bell was doing that party cantina pack?
No.
You literally for like $28, they give you so much. You basically build your own tacos, build your own nachos.
Was that like recently?
Yeah, recently.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's the one that I got then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always so bad with the Taco Bell names.
Well, I bought one.
I'll take the hexagon looking thing.
Hey, we bought that, and I ate it all. Like he bought one, I bought one, and we sat down in my living room, or not my living room, but my dining room, and I ate mine. He ate his. I finished mine, but he was like, "Oh, I can't do it anymore." I'm like, "It is what it is, bro. You gave it a good fucking try." We also did a chicken nugget challenge one. I think I ate like 70 chicken nuggets.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like at some point, it can't taste good, right? Like you're just like
your body rejects it. Your body definitely rejects it. You know what I'm saying? I want to say about 60 chicken nuggets. I was like, my body was like, "What are you fucking doing?" I'm like, "Mom didn't raise no bitch."
Are we still eating right now?
I said, "Fuck yeah." Oh yeah. That's how it goes. Well, you know what, brother? Thank you for coming on here. Thank you for being on my show. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I hope, everyone out here that's listening to this podcast, make sure you go to sleepterrorclothing.com. Check it the fuck out. Buy yourself some fucking shit. Buy yourself a shirt. Buy yourself a hat. He's got great stuff. All right. I've already been through the site, and so far I recommend it to everybody that I've talked to. Like I said, I got my shirt on. My shit looks fucking legit. You know what I'm saying?
It looks so good.
Oh, yeah. Also, too, for those who don't know, I'm a professional shirt fucking cutter. You know what I'm saying? Dude, being a meathead, first thing you learn is how to fucking hack up a fucking shirt. You know what I'm saying? So I've also put some videos out there for those who want to learn how to cut up a shirt. Go to my fucking YouTube page. Check it the fuck out. Learn how to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's easy as fuck. And like I said, the sleeveless shirts make the muscles look better.
Well, I'll be releasing some tank tops, hopefully, like in the next month or two. Hopefully.
Definitely know I'm going to be picking some up then. You know what I'm saying? Because got to show off the gains.
Hell yeah, man.
All right.
Dude, thanks for the plug. Thanks for the shout out. Thanks for having me on the show, dude.
Thank you, brother. And for everyone out there listening, sleepterror.com, sleepterrorclothing.com, Sleep Terror Clothing on Instagram, Twitter. Check it the fuck out. I'll put all the links, information in the notes, in the bottom. So make sure you go hook it the fuck up. Also, too, thank you for listening. This is Angry Dad Podcast, so guess the fuck what? Thank you for listening. Rate, blah. Why can't I fucking speak? All right, let me start over for everyone listening. All right, so guess the fuck what? This is an Angry Motherfucking Dad. You want to watch this shit? IGTV, YouTube. You want to listen to it? Spreaker, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, SoundCloud, Deezer, iHeartRadio. You can find this shit everywhere. Rate, review, like, subscribe. It's as easy as fucking that. You know somebody who's listening to this shit? You know somebody wants to hear this fucking shit? Share it. Send it to them. Help me the fuck out. Help out my boy Jonathan at sleepterrorclothing.com. All right? Recommend this fucking shit. Look, YouTube, IGTV, right fucking there. Also, too, make sure you go check out blackstonelabs.com. 20% off your entire order. Beat with 4-power checkout. Get yourself hooked the fuck up. Also, too, CH Concrete serving the San Francisco Bay Area. Also, too, make sure you go check out SIP Network, sipnetwork.us. Find all the links, information to every one of our fucking podcasts. Get yourself hooked the fuck up. So, guess the fuck what? I'll see y'all motherfuckers on the next one. Fuck.
Never die. Always living. Always living. Always living. Always living. Always living.